Cure for the Kids Foundation is Southern Nevada's only pediatric cancer and rare disease treatment center. And this holiday season, they have produced a digital Christmas album comprised of 22 songs. The Christmas for the Kids album features a variety of artists from our local community right here in Vegas and artists recognized from around the world. Yes, I am speaking of recording artist Nick Carter, who is joining me this morning to talk about this incredible project. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning to you.
Well, I want to jump in because it's not often that a foundation decides it wants to record an album for the holidays. So how did you become involved with this?
Yeah, about 8 years ago, when I moved here to Las Vegas with the Backstreet Boys, we had done a residency here. Just pretty much part of the community. I stayed here, moved here, had two of my daughters born here in Las Vegas. And just became a part of this community. And as I was going to a gym, a local gym called Extreme Couture, one of my buddies, God rest his soul, Tim Lane, actually, we were just talking about things that I could do to get involved in the community. And obviously, cancer has affected my life, my family members in the past, and especially now having children, it's something that is extremely important to me. So he introduced me to the Cure for the Kids Foundation. I walked through the entire place, saw what they were doing, and really fell in love with it. And so it was just something that I was passionate about. Every single year I've done a little something special with them, normally around the holidays. And I just thought this would be something really cool to do now.
Great. Well, talk to us about what it was like from recording in the studio to the music video production, you know, the whole process.
Yeah, so Kyle Khou, a buddy of mine out here, he brought and Mitch also brought the idea to me, and I said, absolutely, I'd love to be a part of it. And then when we found out that, it was going to be John Lennon's song, "The War Is Over, Happy Christmas," the message was clear. You know, when a child beats cancer, the war is over. And so we went into a local studio out here. We recorded the song together, me and Kyle. And it just turned out to be a beautiful experience. And so then we shot a music video, and we had this whole plan of just basically doing a compilation, an album, and it being probably the number one song that we would release as the lead single.
So with your collaboration with Cure for the Kids, and as a father yourself, you know, you must have a true appreciation for how important it is for children to get the treatment they need.
Absolutely. And when I saw what we're doing, in regards to taking people in, families in, and helping them, free of charge, local Southern Nevada families, and also the neighboring communities as well in the States, I just thought it was a beautiful thing. And, because not everybody can afford to take care of their children. And are that blessed necessarily. So I just thought they were an incredible foundation. And for me as a parent, anybody who's affected, especially children, cancer, it's unspeakable. It's things that you never would expect to happen. And so to know that Cure for the Kids is there, for Nevada, it's great.
Now, for those that don't know that you live in Las Vegas and you've been a resident, in fact, as you mentioned, for several years, is there a great community beyond just the Las Vegas Strip, right, that supports projects like this? Tell us about your experience living here.
This has been one of the most incredible, beautiful places that I've ever been to in my entire life, and I haven't felt more home than here. Like I said, both of my daughters were born here. They can later on say, yeah, we were born in Las Vegas. And the community itself outside of the Strip that they always talk about is such a wonderful, tight community of people who support each other. And it's nice to be a part of that. It feels really, really good. Go down to the Strip and see some amazing shows as an entertainer. That's a part of my life. You can go get some good food at some restaurants, but people don't really pay attention necessarily. I mean, it's such a small community. I think it's like only 2 million people in this city itself. So I could be correct about that. I researched that, but it's very small. But it has that small town feel, but also that big city feel as well at the Strip.
Now, with the holidays, of course, come tradition. So talk to us really quick about Christmas at the Carter home. Any traditions you'd like to share?
Yeah, last Christmas, we we did something with Cure for the Kids, and I actually invited Blue Man Group to the house, and we did a live stream. All the donations went to Cure for the Kids as well. Anybody who tuned in. So every holiday season, we're always in our onesies. We're going to be more Santa this year than ever because I've definitely put on some weight. But the kids love it, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's just a beautiful community here.
Now, before we go, are there any upcoming projects we should be on the lookout for from you?
Yeah, I mean, right now, I'm on a solo tour called the Who I Am Tour, and I just released a single called Made for Us, and the music video comes out in a couple of days. So I'm looking forward to people hearing that. But everything's kind of like on a little bit of, we just got off tour with the Backstreet Boys for 4 years, and we went all around the world, and it was amazing. Very grateful. But we needed some time off. Time to raise our kids. My kids are 7, 4, and 2 years old, and so I'm in the middle of parent-teacher conferences here in Las Vegas, and doing Halloween, and just being present. And that's the thing about our families right now, is that when we go on those long tours, to be able to have time back home and spend it with them, we don't want to miss a thing.
Nick, well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Remember, every time someone streams one of the songs from Christmas for the Kids, a small donation is made to Cure for the Kids Foundation, which provides treatment for pediatric cancer and rare disease patients, including those without medical insurance. For more information, visit cureforthekids.org. And to keep up with Nick Carter, you can follow him on all social platforms.